All right, guys, I'm coming. I'm just getting it set up. All right, so hey guys, I'm on live. I was trying to do it on the Divine Wisdom channel, but I didn't do one on there, or I didn't activate, I guess, the live thing. So with this one, I already had it on YAHAW Wisdom channel, so I already had it on there, so that's why I had to come over here. So I'll just correct that error that I had to do the live today for the Saturday on YAHAW Wisdom. So instead of the Divine Wisdom page, hopefully soon that it'll activate after the 24 hours, and then I can just go on from there. I didn't really want to come back to this channel, but overall I did for today. Hopefully by next Sabbath it'll be where I can do them from Divine Wisdom page from then on. So today I'm just going to do it right now on this one, YAHAW Wisdom, and I also got my phone recording on my Facebook live for you guys. But anyway, so I'm going to start off with my intercession prayer for the body. Our Father, hallowed is thy name. Your kingship will come on earth as it is in heaven. Give us your Holy Spirit, our great Rukai, our mother, for our daily nourishment. Forgive us for our transgressions as we forgive those who transgress against our covenant. Lead us in your pathway of righteousness, and let us not go into the pathway of wickedness. Deliver our souls from wanting of any temptations, for you are Elohim, almighty, powerful. Let not our hearts faint at her bitterness, nor cause us to be taken by your wrath. For the kingdom of heaven is yours now, then, and forever. In your Son name, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. Which has got all three inside. Okay. So first, let's get started on, I named this one is, I didn't get to say the whole title because it only gives me a certain amount of time. I mean, so many amount of words. But originally I'm going to title the rest of it. But the original whole title is the Prologue, Wisdom of Christ, Wisdom Parables to Her Proverbs, Unfolding of Proverbs 16 through 20, Calling of the Wise Versions. Okay. And this is presentation 5/6 of the diary series that I named of a loving Aboriginal woman. And so the topic is the balances for women, unfolding of Proverbs, to chapter 16 through 20. He that holdeth fast, sorry guys, he that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. And wheresoever she enter, the Most High will do the increase. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 4:13. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruining. SIRACH / etc. or Ecclesiastes 4:19. For there is a shame that bringeth upon sin, and there is a shame which is glory and honor. SIRACH, Ecclesiastes 4-21. For by speech wisdom shall be known, and learning by the word of the tongue. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 4:24. And no wise speak against the Holy Spirit in truth, but be abased of the error of thy ignorance. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 4:25. Strive for the truth unto death, and YAHAW thy king shall fight for thee. Or Yahuwah. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 4:28. Be not as a lion in thy own house, nor frantic among thy servants. SIRACH Ecclesiastes 4:30. Again, some friends are a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:10. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such one has found a treasure. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:14. But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:11. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Most High Almighty shall find him. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:16. Search, seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:27. For there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple lace. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:30. Stand in the magnitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:34. Then shall her feathers be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:29. Be willing to hear every goodly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:35. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Most High thy God, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thy heart, and give the wisdom at thy own desire. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 6:37. Seek not to be judged, being not able to take away iniquity, lest at any time thou fear the person of the mighty, and stumbling block in the way of thy uprightness. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:6. Use not many words in a magnitude of elders, and make not much babbling when thou prayest. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:14. Say not, God will look upon the magnitude of my obligations, and when I offer to the Most High thy God, she will accept it. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:9. Sorry, my daughter just grabbed my stuff and threw it on the ground. Say not, God will look upon the magnitude of my obligations, and when I offer to the Most High thy God, she will accept it. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:9. Laugh no man to scorn in the bitterness of his soul, for there is one which is humble and is exalted. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:11. Number not thyself among the magnitude of sinners, but remember that wrath would not tarry long. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not faint-hearted when thou makest thy prayer, and neglect not to give psalms. SIRACH / 7:10. For do not despise a wise and good woman, for her grace is above gold. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:19. Fail not to be with them that weep, and mourn with them that mourn. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 7:34. Reproach not a man that have turned from his sin, but remember that we all are worthy of punishment. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 8 5. Rejoice not over thou greatest enemy being dead, but remember that we all die. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 8:7. Despise not the discord of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 8:8. Open not thy heart to every man, lest he requite thee with a sure term. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 8:19. Consult not with a fool, for he cannot keep counsel. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 8:17. Do no secret thing before a stranger, for thou knowest not what he will bring forth. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 8:18. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 9:11. Keep thee far from the man that seek power to kill. So keep thee from the far man that seeks power to kill. So shalt thou not be afraid and doubt when the face of death, or in the face of death. And if thou coming unto him, make it no fault, let he speak to take away, unless he speaks to take away thy present life. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 9:13. A man of an ill tongue is dangerous in his city, and he that is rash in his talk shall be hated. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 9:18. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High thy God, and in due season she will set over it one that is profitable. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 10:4. The physician cutteth off a longevity of life, and he that is king today can die tomorrow. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 10:10. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hate it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Most High thy God shall bring upon them strange calamities and overthrow their ordinance practices. Could add another word, but SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 10:13. It is not meet to despise the poor man that has understanding, neither is it righteousness to magnify a sinful man. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 10:23. Unto the servant that is wise shall they that are free to do service, and he that has knowledge will not grudge when he is reformed. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 10:25. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first before rebuke or correction. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 10:25. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first before you rebuke or correct. SIRACH Ecclesiastes 11:7. Answer not before thou hast heard the cause, neither interpret or interrupt men in the midst of their speech. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 11:8. Wisdom and knowledge with understanding of the law are the most high ways. His love and good works are given from him. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 11:15. The blessing of the Most High thy God flourish as a spring of water. So in everlasting chambers. I like that words better. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 11:22. Yep. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that give her no palms or psalms. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 12:3. Take heed of mischief mischievous men. Okay. For he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual block. SIRACH / Ecclesiastic 11:33. Do good to the godly men, and they shall find a recompense, and if not from him, the Most High thy God shall repay thee. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 12:2. Who will pity a chamber of dreams that is bitten with a poisonous serpent, or any such as come nigh with wild beasts? SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 12:13. As the wild asses is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 13:19. As the proud hate humility, so does the rich abhor the poor. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 13-20. Verse 20. For a rich man beginning fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust away from his friends, or by his friends. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 13:21. When rich men are falling, he has many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. The poor man slipped, and they rebuke him too. He spake wisely and could find no place. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 13:22. Blessed is she whose conscience has not condemned him, and who is not falling from hope in the Most High thy God. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 14:2. He shall pitch his tent nigh unto her, and shall lodge in a lodging where good things are. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 14:25. He shall set his children under her shelter, and shall lodge under her branches. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 14:26. He that doth lodge near her house shall also fasten a pin in her walls. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 14:24. By her he shall be covered from the heat, and in her glory shall the believers dwell safely. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 14:27. As a loving mother shall she meet him, and receive him as a wife, one that is married of a virgin. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:2. He that feareth the Most High thy God would do good, and he that have the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:1. He that probs in at her shadows of windows shall also hearken at her doorposts. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 14:23. With the bread of the understanding shall she feed him, and give him the water of wisdom to drink. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:3. He shall stay upon her wings, and shall not be moved, and shall rely upon her, and shall not be confounded. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:4. But foolish men shall not attain her wisdom, and sinners shall not see her. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:7. For she is far from the prideful men that are liars, and cannot receive her spirit. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:8. She shall exalt him above his neighbors, and in the midst of the congregation shall she open his mouth to speak. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15:5. He shall found joy and a crown of gladness, and she shall cause him to inherit her everlasting name. SIRACH / Ecclesiastes 15-6. Now, I currently have to write chapter 16-20, but with time, me trying to get to you guys on time at 3 o'clock, I was like, shoot, can always do that later. And then I put them in my folders and I put dates on, and then I put them in my binder. I'm probably gonna have to get a binder, another big box, because I'm filling my lessons up. And I can always go back to them when I write on paper with my hand. And like I said, I like to use my hands, and words makes me feel like I'm doing something instead of just, just speaking all the time. I don't really like that. I like to use all my senses, certain things. So I'm going to write that, but I have my interpretation and Bible that I am finna read out of the Unfolding of Proverbs. This is chapter 16 through 20. And so I hope y'all enjoyed that little diaries presentation of 5/6 of the Diary of a Loving Aboriginal Woman. Like I said, I'm done with the pictographs, so I'm only going to speak to y'all through face and live once a week now, and it's always on a Saturday. And we are to keep it holy. So, when you go buy or sell, don't buy or sell unholy things, don't speak unholy things, don't do unholy things. So make sure y'all are staying in line and observing and do all the things that the Most High say do. And I know this is a tough task. It's not as easy and overnight, but I think as we go and we practice can make perfect, and that we can become one. All right, in spirit all over the world, in the four corners, and everything that, everything for us, and all and through all. Okay. And so I hope y'all enjoyed that far. And so I can always go back and write, which I will eventually, my 16 through 20 chapters. But all right, now y'all know when I do these segments in these sections, I always start off with, I'm in the King James Apocalypse as well. So excuse my English, guys. It's not as just good as it should be, but overall I'm learning, I'm getting better. I hope that y'all had a good week so far. I hope that y'all all are well. I'm praying for y'all behind scenes. I've had to block a lot of people and unscribe a lot of people. I'm only just having certain things, because when I see the world wisdom, or I see strife and little things that is just not acceptable, or people want to I guess stir up some things, or they want to put their assumption on things, I just have to block and keep going and stay in my positivity, and know where I came from, and know that I am in this mode. I'm in my spirit form. So I don't really have time to explain in depth every turn or decoding. I am glad that I have seen few, and I know some that are doing it and more accurate now, and making sure they break down certain things, so they want reject something, or don't acknowledge something that could be helpful along the road of truth. And that's what I was here to help y'all with, and I always will be here, at least the Most High, until he says, or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna still keep my faith and still stay up, above the float. I'm not wavering anymore. I have my moments as a woman with travail, right? Laboring, you have your moments where you're emotional, which I can say as a woman, I have the right to show that part. I don't know for men, but I have the right to show my emotions. I have the right to show my voice, and I have the right sometimes to be as firm, strict, or maybe headstrong, or whatever you want to call it of terms. But overall, I'm here, and I let y'all see the different parts, and I'm okay with it. I hope y'all okay with it. But I hope that y'all enjoyed this Sabbath. I hope y'all getting a lot of revelation. It's a very peaceful day. I've never known it not to be as peaceful as on a Saturday. So I'm just glad I'm here to be able to talk to y'all, and finally got to address and got to get the things out that I needed. I appreciate y'all prayers and support of upholding the Mother, Great Ruach, of the Holy Spirit, wisdom, whatever you want to call of the titles and names. We know that it exists. We know we are here, and we are informed. And I'm going to be here. So I just hope that y'all all can find it in your heart to repent, to turn away, and to know that if I'm not listening, or I'm not on your posts all the time, every day, or looking at stuff, it's just because I simply have a life to live. Like I've always, had a life to live, and things that I have to do. So I hope y'all don't take it personal, But I think humbleness, patience, and all these things that is said of the spirit, you know, come with a virtue, and you have to practice to make perfect. And so I don't know how I can sit here and pretend to be meekness, perfect, and all this, because it's not a pretend, you know, if you ever want to come meet me. But it's me and my spirit. And I'm not going to let anybody of any prophet or prophetess title stir me in a direction to stop doing and obeying the commandments, to keep the Sabbath day holy, to spread love, to spread the truth, and, you know, and give my spirit out for the most part. That was very busy, I can tell you that. The devil's very busy. I hardly asked or even come to the front, and when I'm slowly trying to get to it, or I set a time frame to, it be certain things that throw me off, or, you know, no help to get this out to you guys. So I have to weigh having a newborn. I'm not a newborn, infant daughter, my son, and just writing and being able to study along with that, you know, we're being so busy and other different things. So it can, you know, sometimes I'm just like, all right, I'll set it to do this at this time, and hopefully it'll work. And so hopefully I'll be on time, or maybe a minute or 5 minutes late or whatever. And then I don't worry about it. I just, whenever the Most High allow me to be able to do it, I am just glad to be able to do it. And so I hope this helped you guys. And so we're going to get in, because I really just don't want to talk too much. It's not too much to say, not too many words and terms to really understand, to explain it all. We just know that I'm going to greet y'all in spirit and in truth, and greet y'all in the right mannerable way. And I'm going to be polite, and I'm going to be helpful, and I'm not going to allow the hate, the envy, the pride, the things of some others, the disbelievers, unbelievers, cause me to error in my walk. So I'm going to continue to go as I have breath and able to. And that's just how I feel about it. So if it bothers y'all spirit, I don't know what else to say. But I don't call myself these titles. I said a type of. I don't live off titlements or words. I break them, decode them, and I bring them to life, okay? And I give understanding to the simplicity form, and I would love to be who I am, and I am going to be who I am. And that's why I'm coming, and that's why I am here, and I'm set forth. And I am silenced, and for the most part I will be. And so as the Most High continue to count down and different things come about, as we journey more into this season, I can do an hour or two on the Sabbath day, and I will try to stick to that as my word. And I've been overall sticking to it, as I told y'all on my channel, what I'll try to do on certain days. And, you know, Thursdays just haven't been able to work out like that. So, and then after me decoding and going through the knowledge and decoding and giving y'all and setting it up, it took a lot of work. People don't think it's just easy. It wasn't that easy as it may look, or I don't know if y'all think it's easy, but it took a lot of work, patience, going through knowledge, trying to block out stuff, trying to get certain details, certain things in. Couldn't really still get everything, but I don't care to, because like I said, I don't draw or make graven images, but I understand y'all words, I understand your pictures. I love some of your beautiful art, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to, you know, point fingers. I'm here to give you truth. So, but me as shy, I don't do it. And that's why I don't do it. So that just gives y'all understanding of me. But other than that, it is a good gift to have if we use it, you know, wisely and use it good. I mean, far as teaching, because yes, we do have people that learns through pictures, diagrams, hearing, seeing. So it helped me in a lot of ways to get a lot of things out to others. So I really appreciate y'all, honestly. And I hope that y'all enjoy some of the funds that I sent. Please do not give me anything when I show my divine wisdom, my Shaya Wisdom Cash App. That's just to allow y'all to know that it's me, directly me. because there's so many games that play on with these technologies, hacking systems, because my computer, I think, has been hacked or something, especially when we was going through that ice storm situation. It was going off back and forth. It was a lot going on with this technology, as I said, that does. So, you know, I've been hacked in the past, or people have got my code, or people have done things. So it's nothing new to me, but I'm just letting y'all know is that that's it's not really on me for as if it doesn't go well or get to you guys, or haven't. So I just wanted y'all to keep that in mind when y'all entertaining and actually bringing forth and delivering the word, okay? And so I am glad. I just feel happy when I do this, and I feel that joy. It's something that gives me relief, especially when the spirit keep working and working and working on me. So sometimes I can't shut up. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta keep writing, or I gotta keep writing, and I gotta keep putting these pieces together. Sometimes I gotta stop myself, and sometimes I'm like, I'm typing. I'm like, yeah, this is it. So. But don't be discouraged, guys. And like I said, the divine wisdom and the Shaya wisdom, my cash app and my intro was only there to let y'all know that it's me personally, because anybody can set up a cash app, have divine titles, or steal your titles, put your face on it. I've seen it happen. Anybody can do that. But I'm just letting y'all know from me, that's why I put it there. I've never accepted anybody funds, and neither have nobody even tried to give none. And I'm glad. Let the spirit be praised. Let the glory of the Most High go forth. I do not need anything, but I would love to be me freely. And if y'all don't want me to freely, just simply say, hey, I'll send it back, or no, I don't want to accept it, and then just send it back. If you don't, that's that simple. So that's if you feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not about what so much the business, because we know we have to help each other and take care of business, but it's about where your heart and spirit is. If it bears witness to that, or you don't feel right with that, then hey, just do the right thing, give the person back and say, hey, I can't accept this, I just don't feel right, and just send it back. Or you can say thank you for the support, hey, good. But everybody got their own way of how they handle it. But we have wisdom, we have the word, we have things pertaining to business matters and different things, how we as a nation can support each other even through these times with the scriptures, and also the little bit of things that we have. I know I have stocked up on plenty of my soup, water, and different things that I have stocked up on, and will continue to do. And I save money. So that's why I don't go out. I don't buy all these apparels. I don't buy all this stuff that any sister or brother is selling of things, because I can do things, or I can get what I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with my simple apparel and I'm happy with what I got. Okay. And I'm content. And so I'm thanking the Most High for almost 3.5 years. I've been provided for when I could not work, or when I did try to work and things was hindering and warring in the spirit, and things just started going haywire since I woke up. I am glad I've still been provided with shelter, food, and my needs this whole time without any type of having to sell my body, have to sell my soul, have to do anything of wickedness, or lying for it, or anything. So I am very grateful for that. But I've always depended on him in my sin, or things before I know of just basic me being wisdom of what I know and common sense. So I'm just increasing and learning, just like any of the wise versions and wise men and women, as we see. And so to continue to work. So I am so happy for that. That's all I can tell y'all. So anyway, just to let y'all know, so out of my tongue, out my mouth, so y'all know where I stand at on that situation of business wise, of buying and selling, and what's how I feel so about it. So, and y'all know my picture is there, my words is there from my cash out, so y'all know it's me. So if it's something else created with that, or my name, or anything like that, I don't know. It's not from me, but y'all know. So it's there for that. And I don't want anything in return. I want nobody to give me anything. And if you don't want what I give or donate of in little things, just say, hey, sister, I can't accept it, and just send it back. That's just that simple. And that goes for the guideline of all in the nation of business relations or things that, you know, come about. So people won't have no type of strife going on, or people won't be fighting over this little dollar bill or hating the brothers, sisters over something that's just so simple of a matter that we can work through and you know, get some understanding and be able to go forth from it. Okay. So I thank y'all, and I hope that this message turned to y'all and y'all understand it. But anyway, so today in Ecclesiastic, the Apocrypha, King James Version, the Ecclesiastics, which is chapter 33, because we stopped out on 32. And I always put the dates when I read to y'all on this. So today is the Gregorian calendar. And I will get one of the brothers' calendar. I see that y'all said y'all got it. So I'm just let me know how I can get it. Is it through a mail thing, or I have to buy it on a website of y'all's? Well, I'll check that out myself and see. But I see what type of calendar y'all came up with and what we can do. So I thank y'all if y'all have, and that's really lovely of the sisters and brothers to do that. So I thank y'all for that. So I'm gonna check that out too, okay? But anyway, so I write the Gregorian date for the simple ones, or the people that are still in sheep or on milk or whatever level they own. You know, I can deal with it. But today is April the 3rd on the Gregorian calendar 2021, okay? And chapter 33, we're going to finish in Ecclesiastics, the Apocrypha, King James Version. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Most High, but in temptation even again he will deliver him. A wise man hated not the law, but he that is an hypocrite therein is as a ship in a storm. A man of understanding trusted in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. Prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make answer. The heart of the foolish is like a cartwheel, and his thoughts are like a rolling ox tree. A stallion horse is a mocking friend. He knavered under every one that sitteth upon him. A stallion horse is as a mocking friend. He neighbored under every one that sitteth upon him. Why does one day excel another, when as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun? By the knowledge of the Most High, they were disgenious. I would say this word is distinguish. And he alters seasons and feasts. Some of them hath he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them hath he made ordinary days. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In much knowledge the Most High have divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them has he blessed and exalted, and some of them has he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them has he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liking him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the the godly. So look upon all the words of the Most High, and they are two, and one against another. I'll wake up last of all, as one that gather after the great gatherers. By the blessing of the Most High, I profit, and filled my winepress like a gatherer of grapes. Consider all them that seek learning. Hearken me, O ye great men of the people, And hearken with your ears, ye rulers of the congregation. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest, and give nor thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. For better it is that thou children should seek to thee than thou shouldest stand to their courtesy. In all thy works keep to thyself the preferments. Leave not a stain in thy honor. At the time when thou shalt end thy days and finish thy life, distribute thou inheritance. Fodder a wine and burdens are for the ass, and bread, correction, and work for a servant. If thou sit thou servant to labor, and thou shalt find rest. But if thou let him go idle, he shall seek liberty. A yoke and a collar do bow the neck, so tortures and torments for an evil servant. Send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil. Set him to work as it fit for him. If he be not obedient, put no more heavy filters. But be not excessive toward any, and without discretion do nothing. If thou have a servant, let him be unto thee as thyself, because thou hast brought him with a price. If thou have a servant, entreat him as a brother, for thou hast need of him as of thy own soul. If thou entreat him evil, and he run from thee, which way with thou go to seek him? All right. So did y'all understand that? I liked it, the part where it says in verse 3, a man of understanding trusted in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an audible. And it says, prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make an answer. Okay. So that was Ecclesiastes Apocalypse, King James Version, chapter 33, and it was 1 through 31. And this explains a lot of the Roman Catholics and their traditions of the gods and inserting their false gods and religions inside of the text in a little book we call the Bible. And so when I said some of them has he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them has he made ordinary days. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In much knowledge the Most High have divided them, and made their ways diverse. Some of them has he blessed and exalted, and some of them has he sanctified, and set near himself. But some of them has he cursed, and brought low, and turned them out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hands of him that made him, to render to them as liking him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So right there, I just read again Ecclesiastes, King James Version, Apocalypse, chapter 33, and that's that verse 9 through 13 for a replay for any if they didn't understand that. All right, so that was that part, our second part of reading God a book. Now let's get to our unfolding of Proverbs, chapter 16. Gosh, this is pretty good. I'm almost at an hour. Honestly, don't want to go over an hour and a half. I really don't like talking that much. But anyway, so unfolding of Proverbs, and we're doing chapter 16 through 20. And I'll come back and maybe put some conscript on my Facebook, on my Facebook outline when I detail this video on my Facebook outline. Because it only gives me so much on YouTube. But anyway, so unfolding of Proverbs chapter 16 through 20. Proverbs 16:1. The intentions of the heart belong to a man, but the answer of the tongue comes from the Most High. Proverbs 16:2. All a person weighs seems right in his own opinion, but the Most High elevates the motives, evaluates the motives. Proverbs 16:2. Commit your words to the Most High, and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16:3. The Most High works everything for its own end, even the wicked for the day of disaster. Proverbs 16:4. The Most High hears every agorant, agorant. I don't know if I said that right. Arrogant. Yeah, I think that's better. Arrogant person. Rest assured that they will not go unpunished. Proverbs 16:5. Through loyal love and truth, equity is appeased. Through fearing the Most High, one avoids evil. Proverbs 16:6. When a person's ways are pleasing to the Most High, he even reconciles his enemies to himself. Proverbs 16:7. Better to have a little with righteousness than to have abundant income without justice. Proverbs 16:8. A person plans his course, but the Most High directs his steps. Proverbs 16:9. The divine verdict is in the words of the king. He pronouncements must not act treacherously against justice. Let me say it again. The divine verdict is in the words of the king. His pronouncements must not act treacherously against judgment. Proverbs 16:10. Honest scales and balances are from the Most High. All the works in the bag are his handiwork. Proverbs 16:11. Doing wickedness is an abomination to kings because a throne is established in righteousness. Proverbs 16:12. The delight of the kings is righteous counsel, and they love the one who speaks uprightly. Proverbs 16:13. A king's wrath is like a messenger of death, but a wise person appeases it. Proverbs 16:14. In the light of the king's face there is life, and his favor is like the clouds of the spring rain. Proverbs 16:15. How much better it is to acquire wisdom than gold, to acquire understanding more valuable than silver. Proverbs 16:16. The highway of the upright is a turn away from evil. The one who guards his way regards his life, or we'll say safeguards his life. Proverbs 16:17. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 16:8. It is better to be lowly in spirit with the afflicted than to share the spoils with the proud. Proverbs 16:19. The one who deals wisely in a matter will find success, and blesses the one who trusts in the Most High. Proverbs 16:20. The one who is wise in heart is called discerning, and kind speech increases persuasiveness. Proverbs 6:21. Insight is like a life-giving fountain. The one who possesses it, but folly leads to the discipline of fools. Proverbs 16:22. A wise person's heart makes his speech wise, and it adds persuasiveness to his words. Proverbs 16:23. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Proverbs 16:24. There is a way that seems right to a person, but its end is in the way that leads to death. Proverbs 16:25. A laborer's appetite works on his behalf, for his hunger urges him to work. Proverbs 16:26. A wicked scoundrel digs up evil, and his slander is like a scorching fire. Proverbs 16:27. A perverse person spreads dissension, and a gossiper separates the closet. Oh, a gossip separates the closet, friends. Oh, let's rewind that. A perverse person spreads dissension, and a gossip separates the closet, friends. Okay, Proverbs 16:28. Basically, a gossip separates the closet friends. Like, you have a group of friends around, the ones that are gossiping. I told one of my stories. The ones that are backtracking, the one that come to the center and be talking about the other one went around or is plotting to do stuff. Y'all know how I go. A violent person entices his neighbor and leads him down a path that is terrible. Proverbs 16:29. The one who winks his eyes devises perverse things, and the one who compresses his lips bring about evil. Proverbs 16:30. Gray hair is like a crown of glory. It is attained in the path of righteousness. Proverbs 16:31. Better to be slow to anger than to be a mighty warrior, and one who controls his temper is better than one who catches or captures a city. So when the Islamic or the Black Muslim or Esau or these Arabians, all these people, see, I'm a mighty warrior. I'm in spirit, but when I'm bringing forth to it, I am also in meekness. I can be angry, upset, and I can be in meekness in a warrior spirit. But you have those who can't control that warrior spirit, or they're on the negative fence of pride or dealing with the power of pride. Everybody got a spirit. It doesn't matter if, you could be dealing with the holy, you could be dealing with, different type of spirit, lust, envy. All these things became spirits as well, not only fruits. So it says once you partake of that fruit and you eat it so long, that's why we said pork is bad, all these things is bad, or things that we eat, because when we eat something out of so long, that fruit, what happens? We turn dark. So if you're eating the fountain of wisdom, or you're taking upon the tree of life, you're going to increase, you're going to glow, you're going to be able to just flourish, and your spring is just going to be overflowing, and people wouldn't notice it. It would be okay. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand a difference inside the difference and know how to walk accordingly, because it says it's better than one who captures a city, which we know they captured it by the sword, right? Powerful pride, spirit of pride is powerful, just like a Holy Spirit can be powerful. We have to understand what spirit we're operating or what we're going to be working in. That's it. That's simple to understand in a lot of ways. But if you're not of that, it's hard to pretend for so long, or it's hard for people to be like, okay, it's easily shown. You know what you love, and you know what you'll be reading. You know what you'll be taking of, and you'll know how to speak more better. Not saying no one's going to be absolutely 100% perfect. And no, not everybody knows 100% everything. I am of it, and I don't know everything. I grow each day. It's things I know that I don't know I know, and it's things that I don't know that I don't care to know, or probably ain't meant to know until a certain time. And so I just look at the Most High being in control and doing the work. So in His will, in me. And so, it's just one of those things you have to look at, and, with your spiritual eyelids, put your spiritual bifocals on, right? Or you can get your magnitude if you're really, really too old and you really, really don't have enough left in your spark of spirit. You can get your magnifying and look upon that. But overall, we as youngins, we as youth, vibrant, life, and just put on your bifocals, your glasses, spiritual eyelids, your natural ones, and just let it be known. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. You can show that and still be invincible to the others. Okay? So the dice are thrown into the lap, but their every decision is from the Most High. Proverbs 16:33. Better is a dry crust of bread where there is quietness than a horse full of feasting with strife. Proverbs 17:1. A servant who acts wisely will rule over an heir who behaves shamefully and will share the inheritance along with the relatives. Proverbs 16. That's 17. Yep, 17:2. The crucible is for refining silver, and the furnace is for gold. Likewise, the Most High tests of hearts. Proverbs 17:3. One who acts wickedly pays attention to evil counsel. A liar listens to a malicious tongue. Proverbs 17:4. So again, that's why sometimes I cannot listen to everybody's stuff, or I may like one of their videos or share or maybe use one certain of their videos to pull out of agreements, or I felt like it explained a lot that I couldn't say that they were already saying. And that's okay because I can do that. But overall, I've never sat down and watched none of all of these people's stuff. Like, be honest, I cannot watch 700 or 600 videos off of everybody channel in Israel camps or in Israel thing or the world thing. Okay. And that's not what I'm doing. Okay, so, but if you in your heart and your conscience, you feel like you erred or did something, it is all right for you to go back and check on things or look at your own things or critique it or whatever you decide of your art or your work. Okay, that's understandable. Sometimes I may do, I don't know. It's just what your spirit bear witness to and what you feel like you should go back and do. So, according to the word, as we say, okay. And so I'm not going to do all of that. So, but certain things I can't agree on with certain things and use as of a clear message of some. And I appreciate all y'all voices on my Shaya channel that allow me to use it, which I still haven't. I went over a lot of y'all videos and seen a lot of all the other things you talked about because, like I said, I study, I do my own things as well. So don't take it offensive and don't think that I'm sitting here trying to ask y'all for questions and answers because I never have asked anybody for questions and answers. I only had agreement or, sent things of love, support, and different things like that. So we all got the words of ourselves. So. But if y'all felt so bitter and mad against the spirit, the Holy Spirit, or my spirit, the spirit of wisdom, because y'all just feel some type of way and you wanted to lie or you want to just make it as if, you don't understand why I did. I gave y'all an understanding of why I did because I felt like if you were speaking on something I already know or can confirm with you, or be in agreements because it says 2 witnesses. So didn't want to be by myself on certain things. So that's okay for me. But I'm glad that some of y'all was like, okay, y'all were feeling it. Y'all liked it and y'all appreciated it and y'all gave me some praise, some love, and some acknowledgement. And even though I don't, like I said, I don't give salvation. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to be worshiped or anything or graven images or anything. And I don't think any woman or man should want that from their partner or spouse or anybody. I think it's all a coexistence and agreements and balance and love that we're supposed to show one another. Okay. And that's where I'm at with it. And I'm not going to change that standard. That standard's there and it will always be set there. And it always really was. But I'm glad I'm able more and more to put that there. And that's my boundary. And that's where it's going to be at. Okay. And so we're going to start back at Proverbs 17:5. The one who mocks the poor insults his creator. Whoever rejoices over disaster will not go unpunished. Proverbs 17:5. Grandchildren are like a crown to the elderly. Grandchildren are like a crown to the elderly, and the glory of the children is their parents. That's why I said the children are a gift for heaven. We are. Okay, Proverbs 17:6. Excessive speech is not becoming for a fool. How much less are lies for a ruler? Proverbs 17:7. A bribe works like a charm for the one who offers it, and whatever he does, he succeeds. Proverbs 17:8. The one who forgives an offense seeks love, but whoever repeats a matter separates close friends. Proverbs 17:9. A rebuke makes a greater impression on a discerning person than 100 blows of a fool or on a fool. Proverbs 17:10. An evil person seeks only rebellion, and so a cruel messenger will be sent against him. Proverbs 17:11. It is better for a person to meet a mother bear being robbed of her cubs than to encounter a fool in his folly. I'm telling them thrones of that throne be quickening when I be the fools. You just be want to be like boom, on the head. You be like, oh, just let me close their mouth. Just let me be able to claw it off. Like, oh, be quiet. So I'm going to repeat that again. It is better for a person to meet a mother bear being robbed of her cubs than to encounter a fool in his folly. Proverbs 17:12. As for the one who repays evil for good, and evil will not leave his house. Okay. As for the one who repays evil for good, evil would not leave his house. Proverbs 17:13. Starting a quiver is like letting out water. Stop it before strikes break out. Proverbs 17:14. The one who acquits the guilty and the one who condemns the innocent, both of them are abomination to the Most High. Proverbs 17:15. A what? Use is money in the hand of a fool, since he has no intention of acquiring wisdom. Again, of what use is your money in the hand of a fool, since he has no intention of acquiring wisdom? Proverbs 17:16. What's good of a man and woman putting anybody in a management or business relationship over any camp, church, organization, or whatever y'all want to call it, if you don't have wisdom or wise counsel, or you don't have people that has excelled in a business matter for us, the spirit wise, and able to balance their reality with their spirit to give a accurate balances in life. So what is it profitable for anybody to have money when, first of all, if you do not know what to do with it, or you don't have wise counsel set up for a business matter to be able to also preserve things and also to get things done, but also be able to in the midst be able to keep a multitask perpetual kind of work going. And so that's one of my specialties, order and management of multitude. And I learned that from experience. It's just basic common sense. A lot of it is to me. I'm not gonna say I don't know what it is to people. They act like they gotta go spend or go get grants from the government or go spend thousands and millions of dollars to go get a piece of paper at somebody else's college when you may be more intelligent than the one that's teaching you. I'm just being honest. For what? For you to just survive and live every day? What's the purpose of a piece of paper if you have no spirit wisdom, if you have nothing of understanding of what you're living, what you're going through, how to maintain, how to balance, to actually prolong your life, prolong your sustenance in your household, or different things that you can come about? And so this is why the wisdom is very important. And like I already told you, not every woman, just because they're a woman, that they have the spirit or they, know how to do these certain things. They could be good at one thing, making clothes, and another one could be good at cleaning and balancing budget. I mean, it's just you should set up your counsel based on the word and according to wisdom and the things, not because of what I know. It may hurt some people, men and women, and they're like, oh, I've been friends with you a long time. This is not right. Or they use bias or racism, or they use all types of ways to justify why to disqualify somebody that can. So I look at it when my camp of assimilation of a house would be, because I ran my own house, so I've always been in charge of that, single, all with me from experience and being able to provide, pay bills on time, and go and able to do this type of order. I was not taught that in school, nor by my parents sit down and taught me that. It's just something that came naturally, always been, and that's a good skill to have a while with my cleaning. And so it's is something that I think we all it's underestimate of certain things, that how we can maneuver in life. And that's why the Most High left us wisdom, left us instruction, so we'll know how to do that. And it's okay, because we're opening this up, ladies, and we're getting to the bottom of it, and we're gonna see, you know, some wise women, some righteous women standing up and maybe being able to be accepted by the brothers again, and some repentance going on, so you can find the fit for your life to be able to get to that next step, or you're gonna stay still. And that goes for all of us. And I know it's a hard thing, and it's a breaking thing, because you sometimes you don't want to let someone go, or you don't want to move forward, or you know, death come and your significant other pass, or stuff like that happens. And it's hard when you don't have certain skills, or you know, you want it, but it's just things in the way. So you got to make that and call him Most High and seek him to see what is fitted for you, because he wants the believers to be with believers. He always wanted that. He's always wanted spirit with spirit, and that is becoming of a marriage and symbolizing a higher level of us being married inside the Holy Spirit, to get our divine revelations, to get our divine instructions, to know where to search in the scriptures, to put things together, to get a clear understanding, because these words can paint pictures without even actually literally drawing the symbols out like y'all do, or coloring it and making it all fun, you know, while teaching. It's okay, but men are always imaginative, you know, sometimes the imagination went too far, you know, it's where we at right now. But just to give y'all a little clarity of that, you know, this is why, you know, having all that money, having things, you don't have the right woman or man on your side to kind of help you with that, or, you know, be able to do that part that they should be doing. So it can be 100%, 100%. I don't care what nobody says, never no 50%. We need to both bring 100% and make that thing balance, because the two became one. Or so if we come one, we're two. So, hey, whichever way you want to look at it. So I think that this is important, a really good parable for y'all to remember. Okay. And so we're going to start back on Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a relative is born to help in adversity. The one who lacks wisdom strikes hands in pledge and puts up financial security for his neighbor. Proverbs 17:18. The one who loves a quiver loves transgression. Whoever builds his gate high seeks destruction. Proverbs 17:19. The one who has a perverse heart does not find good, and the one who is deceitful in speech falls into trouble. Proverbs 17:20. Whosoever brings a fool into the world does so to his grief, and the father of a fool has no joy. Proverbs 17:21. A cheerful heart brings good healing, but a crushed spirit drives up the bone. But a crushed spirit dries up a bones. Proverbs 17:22. A wicked person receives a bribe secretly to pervert the ways of justice. Proverbs 17:23. Wisdom is directly in front of the discerning person, but the eyes of a fool run into the ends of the earth. Proverbs 17:24. A foolish child is a grief to his father, and bitterness to the mother who bore him. Proverbs 17:25. It is terrible to punish a righteous person, and to flog honorable men is wrong. Proverbs 17:26. The truly wise person restrains his words, and the one who stays calm is discerning. Proverbs 17:27. Even a fool who remains silent is considered wise, and the one who holdeth his tongue is deemed discerning. Proverbs 17:29. One who has isolated himself seeks his own desires. He rejects all sound judgment. Proverbs 18:1. A fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in disclosing what is on his mind. Proverbs 18:2. When a wicked person arises, content shows up with him, and with shame comes a reproach. Proverbs 18:3. The words of a person's mouth are like deep waters, and the fountain of wisdom is life, a flowing brook. Proverbs 18:4. It is terrible to show partiality to the wicked by depriving a righteous man of justice. Proverbs 18:5. The lips of a fool enter into strife, and his mouth invites a flogging. Proverbs 18:6. Let me take a break. Hold on. Let me go see what my daughter doing, because I know she into something. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing, my child? You ready to eat? Get it out your mouth. Get it out your mouth, my daughter. Get it out. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Don't do that. No. Your dad is supposed to be sitting here watching you. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That was busy all the time. All the time. He's supposed to be watching you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let me give you something to eat. All because you don't want me to do the word. Don't want me to say nothing. Can't even an hour and a half. All I no help at all, man. Sad. All I asked for an hour and a half to 2 hours. All up in the darn toilet. Good thing I looked for. Well, you wouldn't. You just had that flower in your hand. I knew you had a flower, but I didn't know you were trying to put it in the toilet. I know flowers got water in it, girl. Yeah, they're supposed to say water, but you're not supposed to put the flower in the toilet. It's crazy. Close that door back there. Anyway, I'm trying to find your let me find your cup. Most High, get this spirit out of here that's trying to come through. Every time I'm trying to deliver the word, it want to attack. Because ain't no truth in it. Just want to linger around. Just freaking stop me. Put a stumbling block in front of me. I don't know where your cup went. Where'd your cup go, Kai? Huh? Where's your cup? That's why you gotta be strong, because this is not the war for the weak, but the strong. I ain't gonna get mad even though my fire boiling. I'm not gonna get mad. You're not gonna get mad. Where is her cup? Can you give me her cup? She had it in here, didn't she? Kendrick. Where is it at then? Where's it at? She had it in here. She had it in here. Kai, stop putting all that in your mouth, girl. I don't know. I just bought you that cup. It's a nice cup. I just bought you that drinking cup. Literally. I just bought you that drinking cup. Brand new. What have you done with it? We'll be done with it, Kyle. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm just giving y'all glimpses. Let me go see if it's in the car. It's such a beautiful day outside. When I'm done, I got my soup on, make my cornbread, and when I'm done, we can go take a walk and rest the rest of the day, girl. Okay? Such a beautiful day outside. They walk around here. A few more crackers, Mama. Almost done. And we'll finish it up, Kaka. All right, guys. Sorry for the interruption inconvenience. Didn't want to start over, cut it off. I'll be all right. Real. All right. So where was it? I think it was. Yep. Proverbs 18:5. It is terrible to show partiality to the wicked by depriving a righteous man of justice. The lips of a fool enter into strife, and his mouth invites a flogging. Proverbs 18:6. The mouth of a fool is his ruin, and his lips are a snare for his life. Proverbs 18:7. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down into the person's inmost parts of being. Proverbs 18:8. The one who is slack in his work is a brother to one who destroys. Proverbs 18:9. The name of the Most High is like a strong tower. The righteous person runs to it and is set safely on high. Proverbs 18:10. The wealth of a rich person is like a strong city, and it is like a high wall in his imagination. Proverbs 18:11. Before destruction, the heart of a person is proud, but humility comes before honor. Proverbs 18:12. The one who gives an answer before he listens, that is his folly and shame. Proverbs 18:13. A person's spirit sustains him through sickness, but who can bear a crushed spirit? Proverbs 18:14. The discerning person acquires knowledge, and the wise person seeks knowledge. Proverbs 18:15. Can I say that again? The discerning person acquires knowledge, and the wise person seeks knowledge. Proverbs 18:15. A person's gift makes room for him and lead him before important people. Proverbs 18:16. The first to state his case seems right until his opponent begins to cross-examine him. Ooh, forensic. I'm a forensic trainer. I'm an investigator. Man, you know what? Y'all really need to allow us to be freely us, and a lot of things may be able to be solved or done. Just metaphorically speaking, in sarcastic expression. All right. So a person's gift makes room for him and leads him before important people. The first to state his case seems right until his opponent begins to cross-examine him. Proverbs 18:17. A toss of a coin ends disputes and settles the issue between strong opponents. Proverbs 18:18. A relative offended relative offended is harder to reach than a strong city. And disputes are like the bare gates of a fortified citadel. Proverbs 18:19. From the fruit of a person's mouth, his stomach is satisfied. With the products of his lips, he is satisfied. Proverbs 18:20. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love its use would eat its fruits. All right. So the death and the life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love its use would eat its fruit. The one who finds a wife finds what is enjoyable and receives a pleasurable gift from the Most High. Proverbs 18:22. A poor person makes supplications, but a rich man answers harshly. Proverbs 18:23. A person who has friends may be harmed by them, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Proverbs 18:24. Better is a poor person who walks in his integrity than one who is perverse in his speech and is a fool. Proverbs 19:1. It is dangerous to have zeal without knowledge. It says the zeal without knowledge, but not the zeals with knowledge. But it is dangerous to have a zeal without knowledge. And the one who acts hastily makes poor choices. Proverbs 19:2. A person's follies subverts his way, and his heart rages against the Most High, thy God. Proverbs 19:3. Wealth has many friends, but a poor person is separated from his friend. Proverbs 19:4. A false witness will not go unpunished, and the one who sprouts out lies will not escape punishment. Proverbs 19:5. Many people entreat the favor of a generous person, and everyone is the friend of a person who gives gifts. Proverbs 19:6. All the relatives of a poor person hate him. How much more do his friends avoid him? He pursues them with words, but they do not respond. Proverbs 19:7. The one who acquires wisdom loves himself. The one who preserves understanding will prosper. Preserves. The one who preserves understanding will prosper. Let me say this again. The one who acquires wisdom loves himself. The one who preserves understanding will prosper. Proverbs 19:8. A false witness will not go unpunished, and the one who sprouts out lies will perish. Proverbs 19:9. Luxury is not appropriate for a fool, how much less for a servant to rule over princes. Proverbs 19:10. A person's wisdom makes him slow to anger, and it is his glory to overlook an offense. Proverbs 19:11. A king's wrath is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. Proverbs 19:12. A foolish child is the ruin of his father, and a contentious wife is like a constant dropping. Proverbs 19:13. A house and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Most High. Proverbs 19:14. Laziness brings on a deep sleep, and the idle person will go hungry. Proverbs 19:15. The one who obeys commandments guards his life. The one who despises his ways will die. So right now, basically, I'm being Miriam right now. And my brother being Moses right now. And we parting this sea, right? We parting this sea of these proverbs. And we making way for the righteous sons and daughters. Because as we know, laziness does brings on a deep sleep. And an idle person will go hungry. We know that. We know sluggers. We know the parables of going to work. But here's the point. There has been a line drawn in the sand, in the ocean, in the sea, at this very timing. So you choose who you going to serve, man or God, or man or God. Where you going to put your faith at? What you going to subscribe to? Who you're going to listen to? Who are you going to bow down to? It is y'all choice, readers. It's y'all choice. It's always been y'all choice. But it's been imparted. So if they ask you to take some or something that's against that guy and you want to take it, that's on you. Don't blame God for what y'all see. Don't blame God for what it coming or people falling or whatever that's going to happen the way the Most High will. Don't blame God for any of it. Your consequences. So right now, some people need to labor, have the great Sabbath. Some people have worked all their lives and they have took the time to stop to seek for the Most High for their soul's sake. And have done the things that they're supposed to do, even lost things, friends, family, associates. That's just part of the walk. So at this moment, you have a dividing going on. And I guess y'all, I suggest y'all choose wisely or what you're going to serve, manner of the Most High. And can you do both at this moment in hour and time? I don't think so. The way things going, it's going to make y'all make tough decisions. Stop. I can't wait to eat my freaking soup. I miss my lamb that I used to get in Alabama. Alabama had a good old nice meat market with a lot of meat. I haven't had lamb since I went to Alabama, so we don't have that in Louisiana because they eat so terrible, sick and bad out here. Slave state. They still eat like slaves too. No matter all these centuries and this knowledge, they still eat like it. Majority of them still eat like slaves. But anyway, I haven't found no lamb. I may go seek soon to see if I can get some. I haven't had it since I left Alabama, but I loved it. My lamb and my fish and my turkey. Every now and then chicken. But got some soup and some cornbread on. I'm sorry. She's a rancher right now, but she just, I have to deal with her, you know. Why I do this, I really hate that. It slows my process down. All right, so where was that? All right, so I'm going to go back to, Proverbs 19:16. The one who obeys commandments guards his life. The one who despises his ways will die. Okay, simple. The one who despises his ways will die. Proverbs 19:16. The one who is gracious to the poor lends to the Most High. Proverbs 19:17. And the Most High will repay him for his good deed. Discipline your child, for there is hope, but do not set your heart or causing his death. Let's say that again. Parents, this is a big woe to y'all. Discipline your child, for there is hope, but do not set your heart on causing his death. Proverbs 19:18. A person with great anger bears the penalty, but if you deliver him from it once, you will have to do it again. Proverbs 19:19. Listen to advice and receive discipline, that you may become wise by the end of your life. Proverbs 19:20. There are many plans in a person's mind, but it is the counsel of the Most High thy God that will stand. Let me say it again. There are many plans in a person's mind, but it's the counsel of the Most High that will stand. Proverbs 19:21. What is desirable for a person is to show loyal love, and a poor person is better than a liar. Proverbs 19:22. Fearing the Most High leads to life, and one who does so will live satisfied. He will not be afflicted by calamity. Proverbs 19:23. The slugger plunges his hands in the dish, and he will not even bring it back to his mouth. Proverbs 19:24. Flog a scorner, and as a result, the simple one will learn prudence. Correct a discerning person, and as a result, he will understand knowledge. Proverbs 19:25. The one who robs his father and chases away his mother is a son who brings shame and disgrace. Proverbs 19:26. If you stop listening to instruction, my children, you will stray from the words of knowledge. Proverbs 19:27. A crooked witness scores justice, and the mouth of the wicked devours iniquity. Proverbs 19:28. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and floggings for the back of fools. Proverbs 19:29. Wine is a mocker, and strong drink is a brawler. Whoever goes astray by them is not wise. Proverbs 21. The king's terrifying anger is like the roaring of a lion. Whoever provokes him sins against himself. Proverbs 22. It is an honor for a person to cease from strife, but every fool quails. Proverbs 23. The sluggard will not plow during the planting season, so in harvest time he looks for the crop but has nothing. Proverbs 24. Counsel in a person's heart is like deep water, but an understanding person draws it out. Proverbs 25. Many people profess their loyalty, but a faithful person who can find? Proverbs 26. The righteous person behaves in integrity. Blessed are his children after him. Proverbs 27. A king sitting on the throne to judge separates out all evil with his eyes. Proverbs 28. Who can say, I have kept my heart clean? I am pure from my sin. Proverbs 29. Stop. Diverse weights and diverse measures, the Most High abhors both of them. Proverbs 20:10. Even a young man is known by his actions, whether his activity is pure and whether it is right. Proverbs 20:11. The ear that hears and the eyes that sees, the Most High has made them both. Proverbs 20:12. Do not love sleep, lest you become impoverished. Open your eyes so that you might be satisfied with food. Proverbs 20:13. It is worthless, says the buyer, but when he goes on his way, he boasts. Proverbs 20:14. There is gold in an abundance of rubies, but words of knowledge are like a precious jewel. Proverbs 20:15. Take a man garment when he has given security for a stranger, and when he gives surety for strangers, hold him in pledge. Proverbs 20:16. Bread gained by deceit tastes sweet to a person, but afterward, his mouth would be filled with gravel. Proverbs 20:17. Plans are established by counsel, so make war with guidance. Proverbs 20:18. The one who goes about gossiping reveals secrets. Therefore, do not associate with someone who is always opening his mouth. Proverbs 20:19. The one who curses his father and his mother, his lamp would be extinguished in the blackest darkness. Proverbs 20:20. An inheritance gained easily in the beginning will not be blessed in the end. Proverbs 20:21. Do not say, I will pay back evil. Wait for the Most High so that he may vindicate you. Proverbs 20:22. And that's what I'm doing. I've never murdered nobody physically in my life. although we have had thoughts and people have angered us and things could be like that. No, I've never murdered anybody physically. I don't have any type of thing. Maybe murder with my tongue of truth sometimes coming from a real soft place. Because if you ain't in my life, you ain't walk my walk, you don't understand that. And you don't understand perfection is not all the time as I'm going to say stuff in a sweet, smooth tongue like women or to persuade you. That ain't me. Mine's sharp, truth, and love and honesty. Okay, so if you're looking for that, you go find it. There's plenty of them out there speaking like that, and it probably can assist you with those things of the wicked woman, of the flattering of tongue. But this is not what my channel nor ever will be about and will be about. So I'm going to speak how I speak, okay? If you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, you're not. And that's just how it's going to be. All right, so at the end of the day, I've never physically murdered anybody, or anything like that, or committed murder. But I could be that. Anybody could if they want to. But I'm just letting y'all know that from my truth. So, but I know women that probably haven't got away with it, have done things, put things in, you know, have got so bitter because after a while, you know, that's why the Most High tell you don't deal treacherous with the woman. Don't try to tear her down with your tongue. I've been through those things too. But I refuse to let my spirit go. I'm like, man, these men ain't worth my spirit. Hold on. To finish. I'm like this. I can be just as rude to your back, just like you could be rude to me. I can cut you off like you can cut me off. I can block you and never talk to you again. You know, that's just me. I'm like, I could do what you do. So if I could cuss you out too, I can hit you too if I want to. You know, so, but at the end of the day, me, my spirit, I'm going to protect and always hold on to that more. That's me, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that got me to where I'm at. And that's going to get anybody or any believer can say is what they got to get them where they're at. Not with just allowing people or just giving up hope and just saying, I'm going to go around and just be a whore. I'm going to go around and keep on doing these things. I'm going to go around and just hurt every woman and man I encounter because I'm hurt inside. That's not right. It's not right. And I've had people inflict that. It's not right. But even within those more moments of darkness and different things that happen, I still was like, you know what? I'm still gonna hold on. I'm gonna have faith in him, and I'm gonna have faith in me. I'm not gonna sit and say all of them that. And even still now, with all I've been through and came to this point, I know every man is not evil, not terrible, not manipulative, not all those things that even if I've countered, and that's the faith I hold in inside. Whether I see it with my own eyes, or I've met one with my own eyes, or a woman with my own eyes, I know that exists as well. I know y'all are out there, and I know soon we will all be together. I know that y'all exist because I have a seed. It said that. So, and we all a part of the body. So I am not going to ever give up hope that it is, okay? And so that's mine to the end. And I hope that it helps y'all and help y'all glow and blossom and become butterflies and not allow these men to do these things. And if they want to get wicked on the scales, get wicked back, I guess. Hey, cuss them back out. Do what you do to protect your moral code and your spirit overall. And if that means leaving or that means standing your firm, whatever you decide which way you go, just make sure it's according to the word. That's all I can tell y'all. But some actually, a majority of them has became bitter throughout these trials. And do I not understand them? Yes. Yes. But I'm just saying, I'm me. What can I do? I can help you or we can talk about it. I'm a good listener, different things. But overall, for me, I have to protect my business and things. So I'm not what the questions about mine. I gave y'all enough of that. So I'm all about, hey, get into the next step on what I can assist with it. Positive or helpfully or donation or to whatever you want to as you come to me, because I'm not going to always be able to just, hey, throw it out. I like to have conversation. I think God is really a presence and it's a force, and I know it's a fact. It's a relationship. It's not what do y'all think? All in imaginary, movie, sky, galaxy. It's right here, dwells among us, and we are of it. It comes and dwells among us. And so the Spirit is with us. We make this world exist. We make this world go around, and we're going to continue to do it as more and more people wake up to Christ's consciousness and wake up to the truth of his existence and what existence and all the things around us as clear truth inside of we are it. Okay? So I just wanted to throw that out for you real quick for you guys. But anyway, I'm almost done. So we're going to start back at, all right. So it says, Proverbs 20:23. The Most High herbs differing weights, and dishonest scales are wicked. The steps of a person who are ordained by the Most High. So how can anyone understand his own way? The steps of a person are ordained by the Most High. So how can anyone understand his own way? Proverbs 20:24. So that's basically saying, while you going around or somebody going around telling you're being wise in your own eyes, this is the precept for them. The steps of a person are ordained by the Most High. So how can anyone understand his own way? That's the power of his existence, his spirit speaking through us every moment, every second, or anything, you know? So when you come me with that wise in your own eyes, we all are that. We are supposed to be wise in our eyes, but it is a pathway we have to choose. That's the simplicity of it. But then we get deeper in the parables, the Proverbs, to understand more about our existence, right? So it is a snare for a person to rashly cry holy. Proverbs 20:25. And only afterward to consider what he has vowed. A wise king separates out the wicked. He turns the threshing wheel over them. Proverbs 20:26. The human spirit is like the lamp of the Most High, searching all his innermost parts. Proverbs 20:27. Loyal love and truth preserves a king, and his throne is upheld by loyal love. Proverbs 20:28. The glory of a young man is their strength, and the splendor of an old man is his gray hair. Proverbs 20:29. Beating and wounds cleans away evil. Proverbs 20:30. And flogging cleans the utmost being. Okay. All right. So I just did unfolding. Oh my God, it's an hour and 43. I just looked up and it's an hour and 43 minutes. So I was perfect on time. And like I said, I try to do just 1 to 2 hours. 2 hours is always my limit, guys. I'm not going to ever go over 2 hours unless the spirit just really, really flowing and saying, get it out, get it out. And I got so much info that I have to. But other than that, today I did my studies and my precepts and my little different things to bring to y'all some hope, some encouragement, some comfortment for the body. And I hope that this helped y'all along y'all way. And so this was an hour and 43 minutes, and I'm finna turn it off in a second. And so enjoy your Sabbath day. Remember to keep it holy, guys. And I love y'all forever. And thank you for actually tuning in, whoever you are, and actually hearing the word for today. Thank you.